Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Bins, and welcome back to Let's Play SHAPEZ 2 on Insane Mode with Challenge Difficulty. And indeed, last time our motivation took a bit of a hit, or well, my motivation took a bit of a hit, because we are really confined for these platform units right here. And in case you remember, one of the issues I had was that I had crafted some nice swapper islands, and then it turned out I have not unlocked the foundations, specifically the 2x2 foundation yet, so I can't use these blueprints at all. And therefore I thought I had to, I have to go in fully armed. So I created some extra blueprints now for easily swapping multiple inputs and turning them into kind of half merged inputs. And yeah, well, I hope that will make life easier a bit. So I have this diagonal swapper. What it does is it will take two inputs and it will take the diagonals and it will simply swap the diagonals, and then I have one for the northeast quadrant as well. So in that case, we just need to make sure that we rotate the shape before it goes in, so that we can, extract the correct quadrant and place it into the shape of the other input and vice versa. Good. At the end of last episode, we did reach our milestone. So because this gives us extra platforms, we definitely want to unlock that. It says here to prioritize milestones. We recommend prioritizing milestone shapes first and doing the side tasks while they are being delivered. Yeah, I don't know about that just yet, because the tasks do give us important blueprints and research points, and yeah, I don't want to disregard them. So I think I'm going to disregard that advice as well. But then, the other question is, what am I going to do? I think the first thing I do want to do is, now that we have unlocked these extra platform units, is get this into the vortex, right? We're going to try and do that. In case you didn't know, we have this arrow in the bottom left corner on our little compass here. Compass? It's a hard word for me. And then, it tells us where the vortex is. So let's see about getting that in. Actually, I do want to see how many belts did I create? 2, right? I mean, well, two floors, so 8 belts in total. That's good, but that also means that I won't be able to put that on top of this one, so we do need to rely on an extra output, or an extra connection slot here. So is there something we can get rid of? I think we can get rid of this, right? I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna take this and select all the belts that rely on it. Let's make a cut. So our inputs here on the extractor island stay intact. And then what does this do? Do we still need that? The answer is yes. I'm going to quickly try and do that by stacking this. I think if I stack this, I should actually get what I need, right? Is that correct? I think so. So let's get a stacker. There we go. Not that one. This one. It's for 4 full belts. That's not worth our efforts. Do we have a stacker lying around somewhere? Probably not. Okay. Well, right over here. So yeah, let's use that. And do it like so, I guess. It should be good, right? hold on, hold on, hold your horses. So let's... I'm confused. In order to get... Oh yeah, no, this is one belt. And do we need two belts? We do not. We only need the one. Okay. Okay. So, again, recap. You go in here. You go get rid of you. Good. Then, you immediately move to the second floor, connect like so. Out comes one stacked belt. That goes out on top over here, and that should give us... Wait a minute. How is that not correct? It's this one right here, isn't it? Am I missing something? Oh, now the little cross went away. I don't know. Let's not ask any questions. I think this will work. Good, then let's unlock that, and let's get back to our blueprint issue. Darn it. How about we get rid of this, because now we freed up some resources here, so I'm gonna do that instead, and then I'm gonna have the blueprints come out here. Let me quickly set that up. Alright, and now that that's done, I'm wondering whether I did something wrong, because usually, if I am not mistaken, if we put in blueprints, it is indicated as such. Right? We get this little blue B letter icon right here, and we don't have that here. So, we need to have another look. And indeed, I noticed that the shape is not correct, because the star needs to be swapped, right? Now these are going to take an awfully long time to come in because the belt is coming from all the way over here. But since it is a constant supply, I'm not really all that worried about it. So my issue is here. And the only thing I should do, I guess, is rotate them, right? Let's do that maybe on a separate platform. So, sorry, foundation. So I'm going to put a foundation here. And I'm simply going to do that. I'm simply going to rotate it 90 degrees. So let's take the 90-degree rotator. We need 2 per belt, so that's 4 here and another 4 here, 8 in total. And we connect it up like so. 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. Excellent. Flip it, rotate it, connect the outputs again, put that there, put that there, and again. Copy it, flip it, rotate it, and then we can copy that onto the second floor. And I think then we should be good, right? Let's go back to the vortex and have a look at those inputs. Are they correct now? Let's compare that again. Let's make sure that we watch the same thing in the same orientation. So this looks good. It does look good, but we still don't have the blueprint icon. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. It does mean that now that we've done that, we can get rid of this right here, and that will provide some space, and I guess it will also free up some valuable uncolored shape resources. Okay, so let's keep these belts the way they are. Put them on the first floor again, like so. And then that's that. For the time being, that is fine. Now, I was about to say that we can get rid of this entire thing, and that will also free up some much needed resources. But is that the case? Let's look at the milestones. Especially because we got the tip to prioritize them. But I don't really see why we shouldn't delete these things right here. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of everything here. Delete it. Gone. Be gone. We're gonna use those resource patches maybe for other stuff, other things. So, get rid of this, get rid of this. What does this do? Oh, that's my blueprint thing. Right, okay. Okay, long way to travel. But we can get rid of this, right? Come to think of it, maybe I can reroute that so that it comes in here. I think that's a better idea. Okay, well, long way to travel, but it will do. It'll do. Then, let's finally have a look at some other shapes. I've been looking at this one for quite a while, and I think maybe it's a smart idea if, as I said, now we use our little swapper thingamajig, and we used it for that shape. Do we have any other patches where I have a round, a red square painted? I guess we're a little bit more flexible now because we did unlock the painter stuff, right? So in any case, we could paint if we wanted to. That's a good thing. I am going to prioritize this particular shape right here. And once again, I'm simply going to do the same thing I did here. And that is get that on top of the... Wait. You go like that, and you go like that, without connecting. Great, so that means that we can simply put in this belt at the top, and what comes out is the next shape in line. Yeah, great. Good, it's that. Okay, I'm doing a lot at once. I hope you're not getting confused or disoriented or whatever. But let's see if I can use this. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to copy this. But before we do that, I have to make sure that the only thing we keep is the red circle quadrant. So let's see about that. There we go. Good. Now, I don't know if this is going to cut it, but we're going to try anyway. So, let's have a look at our new swapper blueprints. And what I would like is the... Can I get my mouse over it? The 4-belt, 2-floor, quadrant swapper. And I set it up so well, this is for one belt. But I set it up so that the northeast corner is going to be rotated, and in this orientation, that's going to be the top right shape. So that actually looks pretty decent. Can we get 4 of these rascals on here? Let's try that. And I guess the answer is going to have to be no, because that would make life way too easy. And actually, well, let's try with one belt first. Let's see how that plays out. So we're going to put that in there. Put that in there. Yeah, that was not at all what I wanted. Wait, what is this? Is my blueprint wrong? So this relies on... Well, this is a very bad... Dear God. I flipped it around. That's wrong. Well. This should be better. So, let's put that in there. And then let's put that in here. Great, that's that. Next question, what comes out where? I'm tiring myself, you know. Let's try that again. So this is it, right? You go in there, you go in there, and what we get out the other end is in fact the correct shape. Excellent. Now next question, can we simplify this somehow? I feel like that took forever, but at least now we're creating that shape, and I believe we do it in 4 foot belts. So we're going to have to keep an eye on it, and then I output that on the 2nd floor so that the belt, space belt, can distribute 2 floors of that stuff. And now I do need to pay attention to the fact that, wait, I can should be able to tunnel that and redistribute it. So a few of those shapes are going to get like lost here, they're going to clog here, but I'll take that. That's fine, it's fair enough. So we get 4 belts of this, right? Is that correct? It's looking good so far. The belts are so slow in this stage of the game that Yeah, it just seems to take forever. Let's get back to the vortex and let's free up some more real estate. So we don't need this anymore either. Nor do we need this particular thing right here. That means that we can get rid of everything over here. And that also means that we don't necessarily need all of those launchers. So let's do that. Let's do this. And we're back in business. So, why aren't these shapes being accepted? They aren't being accepted. Why aren't they being accepted? They're correct, are they? Have I missed something? Did I miss something? Let's keep an eye on this code. So we've got two stars. Windmill, rectangle, windmill, circle. Okay, and then let's have a look at what's on this belt. Oh, it's because, right. It's because the wrong shapes are still moving over the belts. Because they take so long to travel. So at some point, I do want to see the correct ones over here. Okay, so that's just a backlog. That should be good still. Excellent. Then we have these coming in. They also look pretty nice. Next, what I would perhaps like to have a look at is these shapes right here. I can reuse them, but I have to somehow put them on a half blue square and half an uncolored circle. So, let's have a quick think. I want to get these uncolored shapes out of the way. I want to get them out of my list. So let's look at the tasks again. We did have our initial blueprint platform that I very excitedly deleted, and we still needed it. The one for the single blueprints. So I guess we're gonna redo that. Because I am not smarter than that. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna create just the single belt. And to that purpose, I'm gonna take that corner swapper again. This one right here. And this is for a full belt, right? So, what if I put that there, I put this right here, and did I make a mistake again? I probably did, because I want this to be rotated differently. I want you to come in here, and you to come in here. Then what comes out the other end? It is this one right here that we need. So, let's do that. And let's put, can we reuse this? Well, we probably can at some point. So let's put a trash chute right here. Then we're going to take this, and again, because I don't want to invest in full belts, or like four full belts or whatever, I'm simply going to put swapper stations, stacking stations right here. So let's get back to the stacker, and let's do the way we did it before. 1, 2, yeah, 2 like that. You go at the bottom. That's not the way we did it before. The way we did it before was this. That. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 for one belt. So let's do that. As a matter of fact, let's do that here. Make it more space efficient. Because then we can get this belt out and put that on top. That will be the next item we need. Then we simply need to stack circles on top. So let's say that you come out here now for the time being. But then at some later point, I want to put that in there, and then at yet another later point, I'm going to put the last circle on top. That's how we're gonna play things, right? And actually, I do have a different plan. We're already gonna set this up. So what I want to do probably is make a split here, and this split goes into this thing right here. And then we're actually outputting everything at once. Is that not brilliant? Because then I could do the same thing here, and I could do the same thing there. Right? It's not going to be full belts, but it is going to be all of those shapes at once. And I think that's not the worst idea, perhaps. Maybe I could then do this and that, and then we're gonna just get a happy little mixture of all of those belts, or all of those shapes on one belt. But I think that's fine. Because this one will come first, and then we can unlock that, and yeah. I have a plan. That can stay the way it is for the time being. These ones are coming in, and then I also want to have a look at this. So, do we still have any belts available? No, of course we don't, because that would make life too easy. We do have... oh no, we've got plenty. We actually have plenty. So that's good. Let's have a look at this particular shape. I'm hovering my mouse over next. So what I want is... I want another one of those swappers. We're doing this right here. Oh. That's actually easy. That's easy. Good. So what I want is a swapper again. Let's go to the swappers. It's this one. And I keep putting it the wrong way because for some reason my orientation's messed up. So let's put that in there, see where the thing that we need comes out. And that's right here, correct? Actually, it doesn't matter. We can use both. That's a relief. So if we cut this, that's actually what comes out. That's good. And then if we cut this, also the thing that we want comes out. Isn't that excellent? Because then we can get both of those shapes out right here. And we can copy the stacking unit that we have over here. Do that. So that's looking okay. And then we can put this circle on top. And that will give me one output belt of that stuff. Then we need to find where we can place that. I think the answer is going to be here. That looks pretty okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. And then let's put that there. And put that there. And put a jumpy jump right there. And we're going to take this circle, put it on the first floor, attach it there, let this jump over, and connect right here. That gives me... Does it give me? It gives me... No, we can connect this. So, it's good. Then you're going to connect up here. And I believe these two shapes are correct. We rotate this? Yeah. They're just 180 rotation. So these two belts should actually be good for that particular purpose. Great. I'd say we're on a roll. That's good. this is coming in. So these shapes... Yeah, what was that? That was the other one, right? In the meantime, our blueprints are coming in nicely, so that's good. That's a relief. This is coming in. All of these are coming in at once. Yes, indeed. So that's good. The only thing is that we're going to need to be patient for that one. And then, I believe, maybe we can reuse this shape right here. And, yeah, let's keep this machine here. And let's look at this particular shape, where this is coming from. Because I do believe that we can simply rework this and turn it into this particular thing right here. So what if I place another foundation, and then let's have a look here. I am probably going to want to split this somehow. Or is it a possibility that I use swappers right away? Let's have a look at that. What if I rotate one of them 180? What comes out? And that's not what I want, is it? I think I am going to want to split them. So let's have a look at the splitter. Sorry, the cutter, I mean. And then let's rotate them 90 degrees and then swap. That is that what I need? Is that what I need? No, it's not what I need. How about if we rotate this before it goes in? That does look better, doesn't it? That does look better. Oh dear God, my life. My life. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure what I was thinking. Maybe I wasn't thinking a lot at all, but these shapes should be correct, at least. It's a huge spaghetti factory. Because once again, I underestimated how easy we would get this done. But either way, I think we should be good now. So these shapes, at least they're correct. We've got two belts here, we've got two belts here. I tried to be smart and then failed. And in hindsight, I probably could have done this more efficiently or smoothly or in a prettier way by working on two levels, I guess. Right, but this is it. This is it. Once we remove these factories, we do get our platforms back, so that's good news. That's one of the few generosities we get in this game. And therefore, I am going to simply leave it like that. That other shape now, this one, is that over here? It's not, right? Nope, it's not the one. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, it's these ones. Now, in order to... Yeah, in order to get this... Wait a minute, why are they both accepted? That's a question I have. Because they're mirrors, right? Are mirrors accepted? I never questioned it, to be honest. Mirrors are accepted. They're both accepted, right? Interesting. I never questioned it. Or I assumed that they wouldn't be. And then I never noticed that whenever I put in mirrored versions of a shape, that, that they got accepted. So, am I missing something? Or, you know what? Let's actually make sure that we're outputting the correct thing first. Wait a minute, what's going on? This is correct. This is correct. But this one isn't going to be, right? Rotator. Also correct? Oh, hot damn. So I should be able to simply do this, and that's the next shape done, right? Is that so? Okay, so it's not correct. It's not correct. That answers the question. So, we do definitely need to pay attention to what we're cutting out here. We were just lucky. So as a matter of fact, I do need these shapes to be the same as these ones. Can I obtain that with rotation? Is it this? Yes, it's this. This should work. This should work. Because now we have the same thing here and here. Great. Good. Let's keep that in the back of our heads. And then let's get to work on some other stuff. I just realized that probably we have some new shapes as well. And... holy moly. They are complicated. Not gonna lie, they are complicated. So yeah, I feel like we're gonna need to come up with a strategy, like a long-term strategy. Because now we're just haphazardly doing shapes as we need them. But I think one of the challenges of this mode, this difficulty setting, is that we think long-term, even more than we've had to do so far. So, I think my swapping stations are a good first step. My swapper blueprints. They're a good first step. But I think, now more than before, we're gonna need to look ahead, and especially across. So I'm gonna need to think about which components of which tasks I can reuse in which, other tasks in the future. So let's think out loud for a second. Here, for example, I need half a star, a quarter red star, and a quarter blue star. And then I'm gonna need to combine that with a square, one red, one blue, a circle blue, a circle uncolored, and a square uncolored. And now, if you have a look here, have a look at this. Have a look at this. The second layer of this shape is our blueprint right here. Right? I think, like, that's where we're gonna need to go at. Because then we're gonna chop that up. Let's continue our train of thought right here. So we're gonna take that shape. We're gonna chop it up. And then we need to substitute the top left and the bottom right with diamond quadrants. And probably those diamond quadrants are gonna come from somewhere else. We can probably use them from somewhere else. I think that's a pattern that I could see making sense. So maybe I just need to... Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I think off camera, I'm gonna do this without bothering you with it. I think I'm gonna have a quiet look at all of these shapes, analyze them more thoroughly, and then come up with a plan, like a strategy, a long-term strategy. And maybe I'm even gonna put it on paper for myself so that we have a clear, a clear approach, a plan of action. All right? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what my plan's gonna be for the next episode, and we're gonna call it a day for this one. As a matter of fact, I feel like in the end, even though we did struggle, we did make an awful lot of progress. I mean, yeah, we did do well. I am satisfied with that. So hey, once again, I hope you had fun watching. I had fun playing, and I would love to see you again in the next episode. See you then and there. For today, I've been Bins. Have an excellent day. Take care. Bye.